what is the number one killer? What is the number one predictor of heart disease? It is not stress, cholesterol, obesity, smoking, lack of exercise. The number one predictor of heart disease is someone who has an angry, hostile heart. And if you're someone, you know, every single person in this room will have walked in with stuff. There will be something that's happened to you. You know, when you were a baby, when you were a toddler, when you were a teenager, somebody dumped you, somebody divorced you, somebody took the children, somebody took the money. I'm here in America because I lost $3 million. People go, oh, do you think she did? Yes. Of course, it was only Australian money, which is about $12 American. And, but I did. I had a financial advisor. He's now living in a very big house. Anyway, and I'm here. Because at 45, I lost everything. But you know what? I feel, once I got over it, you know, like, of course, I didn't go, oh, cool, great, this happened straight away. I was, you know, a bit upset for a while, but I got over it now because I'm so blessed it was just money. My wake-up call was money instead of my health. I am so blessed. So for whatever has happened to you in your life, the stuff you're carrying around, on my website, there's a book called Molecules of Emotion by Candace Pert, a scientist. She's discovered endorphins. And Candace Pert now proves that when human beings hang on to stuff in their lives, that stuff forms the basis of disease. Let go of the stuff. You don't need the stuff. So make a commitment to yourself. When you walk out of this room today, you're going to dump your stuff. You're going to leave it in this room and try to step over it as you go out, okay? And then the other thing is, in terms of anger and hostility, when you're looking at someone going, I hate you, I'm gonna die, I hate you, yeah, I hate you as well. Guess what's happening to your heart? Your heart is going, it's shriveling up and getting hard, and all the arteries are getting blocked. Guess what's happening to the person you hate's heart? Nothing. It's going pump, 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 happy, happy, happy. You've got to get rid of anger and hostility. So people say to me, yeah, well, how do you do that? It's called forgiveness. And if you look at the word forgiving, it stands for forgiving. For you to forgive someone, you have to give them love. And this next piece is a gift from my mum to you. My mum and stepdad were married for 25 years, and they lived on a 5,000-acre ranch, 6 hours drive from anywhere. It was like literally outback Australia. And I had two stepbrothers, one of whom is fabulous, and the other is a tremendous opportunity for practicing forgiveness. Anyway, so my stepdad died about 5 years ago, and my mum was about 72 at the time, and 2 weeks after he died, my mum's very depressed, obviously, and he'd been sick with cancer for about 3 or 4 years, and my stepbrother, the forgiveness one, inherited the property. So he goes up to Mum 2 weeks after my stepdad dies and says, leave. So, you know, there's like 25 years, she has to leave her home, she has to go to a city, into a small apartment, she had to leave her precious cats behind, one got eaten by a snake, trying to find them again. So my mum is now very depressed and very angry. And what you guys may not know is that it's not at a period of intense stress that people get sick. It's about 18 months to 2 years after this intense period of stress that they get cancer, heart attack, rheumatoid arthritis, multiple sclerosis, all the nasty ones. If you don't deal with the stress while it's happening, it's as if a seed gets planted. And over the next 18 months to 2 years, roots grow and branches grow, and bam, here's the disease. You must deal with the stress while it's happening. So Mum's right in this phase, right? And I know this. I'm thinking, man, if we don't do something, Mum's going to get cancer. So as God would have it, I was in New Zealand, and I met a man called Paul Pearsall, a cardiopsycho-neuroimmunologist, and he taught me that when we send love to other people, not only do we boost our immune systems, but we boost their immune systems. So I was very excited because I thought, oh, yes, this is the answer. So I get home and I say, Mum, I've got the answer, Mum. Now, she's used to me, right? And she's 72. And she looks at me and she goes, what? I said, this is it, Mum, you just got to send love. And she went, what do you mean, send love? And I said, oh, I don't know, Mum, just send love. I don't know. And I didn't know. So we didn't talk about it anymore. But she was staying with me for about 6 weeks, and time came for me to take her home. So I took her to the airport. I came back from the airport, and on my pillow was a note. And if you haven't written a note like this recently, do it soon. In the note, she tells me how wonderful I am, what a great daughter I am, how much she loves me. It's the sort of note that at the end of it, I'm going, I love Mum, I love Mum, and I'm such a bitch because I was glad she left. You know, that sort of note? And at the end of this, at the very end, she had drawn a great big heart on one side and a great big heart on the other side and a whole lot of little hearts in between. And that was my mum's way of sending me love. And you know, most women look at this and they go, oh, that's beautiful, beautiful. And most men go, oh. But fellas, I want to share with you an Australian word. I want to teach you an Australian word. This is probably the single greatest way you will ever find to score bonking points. And you want bonking points, okay? Okay?